welcome to my channel once again. This is Dr. Precious Alino, and this is Credible Mindset TV. Once again, I'm continuing on the Healthy Mind series. So welcome to Healthy Mind Lab. Today we're going to pick up on a topic that I would call avoiding the when syndrome. The when syndrome. Sometimes we're in the habit of postponing our joy, postponing our celebrations, postponing our little achievements because we're waiting for the perfect time. We're waiting for when things are perfect. We're waiting for when this happens, when that happens, when we get here, when we get there. You know, the little journey along the way is as important as where we're headed. And taking those break moments and making sure that we are celebrating that journey is as important as the destination. Now, when I say that, one of the things that I'm talking about is there are certain times when you will see someone and they are supposed to maybe be celebrating an aspect of their life, and what you will hear is, no, I'm not going to do that now. Maybe when I get this one, or when I get that one, or when I get to this level. Every level deserves an attention, and you don't allow your mind to take the time it needs to honor the person that you are. You know, when we get used to not honoring the steps of our life and the little steps we've taken to get there, we put our mind subconsciously in the state of always postponing our joy, always rescheduling our celebration, always rescheduling some of the things that we ought to recognize about ourselves. Little wonder nobody else will recognize you, because even if they did, you wouldn't recognize that. You wouldn't even know that you're being recognized because you don't even recognize yourself. You don't even think that you are worthy of such recognition because you're looking for the perfect moment. You're looking for when everything is all perfect and all good. No, it never comes. There is no such a time when things are perfect. Some of the people that are in school will say, oh yeah, when I graduate this and that. Oh, please, no. So just please, honestly, I still like when I was in school. I feel like school was easier, to tell you the truth. Anyway, another thing that I wanted to touch on is just really the complaining habit too. The complaining habit robs our mind of the instantaneous joy that we would derive from looking for what works rather than looking for what does not work. And I know that too well because as a pharmacist, we are subconsciously really trained to always find what is inaccurate. And almost every single pharmacy, the first thing you look for is like, okay, this is inaccurate. Because it's not like you are looking for what is accurate, right? It's more like you're looking for, okay, what is wrong with this order? What would I do just to make sure that it is safe for the patient? You know, stuff like that. However, if I was looking for something that is perfect, I will see what is perfect there. So it's really about what you're looking for. A perfect example is this. If I tell you now, when you get to your house, I just want you to find me all the treasures in your house. I need to see them. Can you take pictures of them and share them? When you walk through, you're going to be trying to find every single thing you like in your house, every single thing you cherish, all the treasures in your house. Those are the things you'll be looking for because you have actually had your mind set on finding those treasures, so you look for them, right? It starts from the mind. But if I had said, just go in there and pick up every single trash in that room, it doesn't look right, it looks dirty. When you walk in there, you're not looking for what is perfect, you're not looking for what is good. So your mind will be shut out to every single thing that is good in that room. The only thing you're looking for is what is wrong, what is trash, what is there on the floor that I need to pick up. That is what we do when we just focus on what we have to complain about and not what works. What we have just done is just training our mind to always find what is wrong, training our mind to see trash and not treasure, right? Training your mind to only see the trash about you, the trash around you, the trash about other people around you, and not the treasure around you, not the treasure within you, and not the treasure that is just right there all around you. So I think that's something that we do sometimes without even knowing it. It takes a conscious effort to train your mind. Now you have to reset it to remember, I'm looking for treasure today. I'm looking for treasure in Precious. I'm looking for treasure in Wendy. I'm looking for treasure in Ebere. I'm looking for treasure in Adugo. And I'm just throwing out names there, okay? I'm not calling any particular, I'm just throwing out different names. So you can just put your own name there. You're looking for treasure in you as a person, not treasure, not trash. Look for the treasure in you. And that's the opposite of always complain about every little thing. When someone complains just about every little thing, it just looks as if you're whining. Even before God, when you come to him and all you can tell him is everything that does not work in your life, it just looks at you as this whining child. And rather than just really appreciate him for this treasure that he created, and then if you have supplication, if you have a need that you want to table, yeah, that's fine. But just not focusing on all the things that don't work, all the things that is just really wrong, and not recognizing some of the treasures. And one of the reasons why I have been focusing on this journey of maintaining a healthy mind and trying to share this with everyone is the mind is one of the things that we almost neglect. We don't see it. When you have headache, you take Tylenol, or you take any other pain medication or headache, for your headache. When you feel feverish, of course, you take a medication. When you have infection, you take a medication. People can feel that. There are like vital signs that is checked to be able to know what is wrong and then treat you, right? So when your mind is not clean, it's dirty, it's not healthy, it's not like a mental health issue, so to say, but you are not in a state of perfect health. And it also affects every other aspect of your life. A very unhealthy mind impacts the way you live throughout your day. It just messes up the whole day. Everything starts from the mind. It's a little thing hidden that controls your physical well-being, emotional well-being, every aspect of your well-being, your spiritual well-being. So the mind is a very significant aspect of our life that we have to put in effort, conscious, not even subconscious. This is an intentional step, intentional effort to keep it healthy. Just like you go to the gym to keep your physical body healthy, you have to take intentional steps to keep your mind healthy, because it impacts every other aspect of your life. So please continue with me on this journey so that we can continue to maintain a healthy mind together. Once again, I'm your girl, Dr. Precious Salino. This is Credible Mindset TV. If you have been just watching and you've not subscribed, can you do me a favor and just subscribe, and so that you'll be able to get all the videos each time we share it, and just again make sure that your notification is on as well. All right, take care of yourself, take care of your mind. Remember, treasure, not trash. This week you're looking for treasure, not trash within you.